Hey y'all. So one of my friends asked me to do um, a short rhinestone video because she's getting into, the business. And it's a good business to be in. If you got the time and if you got the money to buy quality material. And it can get, it can get very, very expensive. So, disclaimer, I do not do rhinestone t-shirts. I do have an Etsy shop that I work out of. I do not share my Etsy link because I don't have time to do this full time and I cannot take bulk orders. So I can do, what comes into the shop. Sometimes the shop is open all the time, sometimes it's not. Anywho, so you do need some kind of rhinestone software. When I bought my software, it was in 2011 and it was very expensive because at the time people were not doing it. I did loads and loads and loads of research. Um, and the company that I bought my rhinestone software from is not even in business anymore. So for any technical issues or anything like that, I'm out of luck. Uh, thank God that I mastered it, I studied it, and I know how to, I can do it. You know, I can work out my kinks. So what you need again is some kind of software, and then you have to buy the material, and you need a cutter. You can use like a Cricut cutter or a silhouette cutter. The only thing, like, those are normally really used just to cut vinyl. These templates are kind of made out of some like flock, like sticky flock material. So what will happen if you're using a regular Cricut or something like that? You'll go through your blades, and you'll have to keep buying blades. But that's neither here nor there. So this is called a transfer, right? So I made this, but some people, what they do now is you can actually buy these. So some people actually sell their designs. They sell it just like this, and then you can order it, and then you can just press it on your T-shirt. Um, I'm fortunate enough where I can make these designs. So I got something right here that I'm working on a couple things. So my desk is a little bit messy, and I'm gonna cut this song off because I want to catch the Holy Ghost or something. Um, so what I'm working on is something I hope we're all gonna do in November. Vote. So this is that my cord is in here too because my phone is dying. This is that transfer that I just showed you, except it's all in clear. The transfer that I showed you was two color. So if you wanted to do a two color, you would have to cut this out. Uh, you would have to cut vote out, and then you would have to cut out the box. But again, like I said, this is the material, and this material is very expensive. I think you can get a roll of this for like I want to say $69, and you'll probably only get about six or seven designs, depending on how big you go. If you go small like this, you can get quite a few designs out of this. But if you decide that you're going to do two color, then you have to cut out vote, then you will have to cut out the box. And then you will get like this two color right here. But because I only got an order for two of these. One they wanted the clear, and then the other one they wanted, with the blue. If I would have gotten tons of it and they kind of wanted the two color thing, then I would have cut out the two templates. So again, like I said, because it's just the one, I just cut out the one. So what I have right here is Diva. This right here. So I cut out this template, and then I'm going to show you. I'm going to brush in the stones, and I'm going to show you. But also on my computer, I'm going to show you what I did. So here on my computer, right here, I hope you can see my cursor. I'm sure you can. I typed in the word diva, then I turned it into a rhinestone design. So this is what it looks like, rhinestone. This is what it came from. This is what it is. So then what I do is I cut it. I send it to my cutter. My cutter cuts it out. And I leave, it comes on. So this comes on like a roll that it's so big. I have so much of it that I can't pick it up to show you guys. But it comes out on a roll. And then you kind of got to, you don't have to weed it. If your blades are good on your cutter, you don't have to weed it. When I say weed it, I mean like take these little dots off. It comes on a piece of paper, and then you pull it off of here, and then your dots come, your little dots come off, and then that's what you get. It is. We'll go through it another day. Today ain't gonna be the day. So right here is the template I have. I use this brush. These brushes, when you buy like rhinestone supplies, if you go online to buy rhinestone supplies, these brushes are like $13. But this is just a paintbrush. You can actually go to Home Depot, and these brushes at Home Depot are like, I hate that I turned this phone around because my video gonna be switching around. I'm sorry, y'all. These brushes at Home Depot is like $1.99. So then what you do? You brush it in. And then right here, you brush it in. Then you're going to have your diva sign. Okay, so it's all brushed in. Right? And then what I have to do now is I have to take this clear paper, what we call transfer paper, to pick up the listen, I'm horrible at this video, okay? This clear paper right here, this is transfer paper. So then what I have to do is place it down on top of here. This backing I take off, and it's a sticky paper that I place down on top of here to pick the design up. So I have the clear paper, the sticky paper. This is the backing. Because don't throw this away because you're going to put it back on top of there. So this right here, you just want to kind of rub it so that the rhinestones will come out of the holes and onto the paper. So what you do is you lift up the paper, and as you're lifting up the papers, the stones will come out. So I lifted up the papers. The stones came out. The same piece of paper that I told you not to get rid of, you keep it. So now I'm going to, just put the backing back on it until I get ready to use it. I didn't do it straight because I'm trying to hold this camera in. And then, see, that's what you get. That's your transfer. So now you got, your diva transfer. And then what you do is you press this onto, you could press that onto a t-shirt, or you can make it into a decal for your car to go on your back window, or there's a lot of things you can do with the rhinestones. So that was my little, I turned this camera around too again, didn't I? That was my little tutorial. And maybe I'll do another one when I get a hold of, how to work out this whole camera situation. Plus, I did an 8-hour shift. It is like 1:30 in the morning, but I had to get these orders out of here because I had quite a few of them. Thank you guys for listening to me, and don't stop me and ask me to make you rhinestone t-shirt or nothing, because you know what people do? They ask for discounts because they think they know you. My name or nothing, nowhere is on my Etsy shop. Okay? Because if I had it on there, you know what's gonna happen? All my newfound cousins gonna want a discount. This stuff is expensive. Okay, so if somebody that's making a Rhinestone t-shirt asks you to give them $35 for a t-shirt, pay them $35 for a t-shirt. Ain't nothing free. It's labor intense and this material is expensive. I'm going to show you this bag right here. When you buy in bulk, you can buy this bag. This is considered, kind of like a small, this is considered a small bag. It comes up to maybe about where my finger is. And what I do is I transfer them into these little bottles that I got. So, when I pour them out or whatever. And this is kind of like my overstock. And then I have, my bottles because you don't want to have rhinestones everywhere because, again, they're expensive. You don't want to lose them. So this right here will run you anywhere from $50 to $250. Then you have to pay for this material. This material right here costs starting at like $69, but you only probably gonna get enough to maybe make 10 designs, depending on how big your design, how big your design is. If you're going to do something like if you're going to do window decals and all that kind of stuff, window decals are small. So yes, you're gonna get your money's worth from the window decals, but then your rhinestones take up because you want to get good quality rhinestones. You just don't want to have cheap rhinestones. So if somebody giving you some stuff and it sound like it's cheap, 9 times out of 10 you got you some cheap rhinestones and they're not gonna have that glare. If this is something you're doing for yourself, you're gonna need a heat press too. Like I think Cricut and all those, they have heat presses, but they're just, to me, not good quality heat press. I feel like you need a good commercial heat press. That's kind of almost like my little, this is some of my little orders and stuff that I had. Like, it's football season. Y'all know I love football. So this is my little football. Normally I would use like a darker stone, but the customer wanted like a champagne, kind of like a champagne rose gold kind of stone instead of the dark brown stone that you would usually use for the football. Also, this is just my little stuff. This is a little Pac-Man ghost. I don't even think they got yellow ghosts, but I like this color yellow. So I just got, a whole bunch of little bitty, stuff. I got a whole bunch of orders right here going on. And that's how you would do a rhinestone tee. Okay. Wedding season is over, so I'm not doing rhinestone shoes. Except I got one order for my sister. She gotta have these little rhinestone shoes. So I'm doing that for her shoes. But other than that, that's it. If you got any questions, you can inbox me and ask me. But like when you see me in church and stuff, don't ask me about this kind of stuff. Because y'all know if I'm in church, I need to be in church. Because I've been showing out all week, so I probably needed to be in church. I don't know if I showed y'all my apple. I'm going to show y'all my little apple. That's my apple. That's for one of my co-workers wanted to give her daughter's teacher a t-shirt with an apple. So that's cute. Yeah. So that's it. It is 2:16 now. And I got to go to bed because I got to go to work tomorrow. Well, I got to go to work later today, right? Thank you guys. Talk to you later.